And here we are again, another day, another vlog. Welcome, it is June 26th. It is Thursday morning, about 8:40 in the morning to be exact. To be honest, I'm pretty exhausted from last night. Lots of stuff to cover today. I'm going to be busy catching up with the Google I/O stuff, posting about the Google I/O stuff. So lots of stuff to get out there, and lots of other things to do today. So with that, time to get suited up. And just like that, I am suited up and ready to tackle the day. I really need a mirror. I used to have a mirror in my room. Now it is all gone. So right now I'm just lint rolling because this vest has got a lot of dust on it. The closet. And good to go. What do you guys think? You know, even though I work from home, you know, that I've talked about, wearing suits and how I like suits and all that. But regardless, like, it makes you feel like $1,000,000 type thing. And no matter what type of, like, I think when clothing and stuff like that, if you own it type thing and if you rock it, then you can make anything look, like, really good. It's all about like wearing your clothes and not letting them wear you, essentially. Anyways, let's get started with the day. So, just got back from lunch, got back, picking up lunch, sorry, I should say. Picked up some food, got some onigiri, and both onigiris pretty much. This is egg and like fried rice kind of, or egg and rice, and then this is like chicken, mayonnaise, and cheese. Got myself, this is like a beer for Japanese, it's 8% alcohol. It's like, they're called chew highs here, they're like, I don't know, the only beer I like, I don't really like beer, but it's like flavored. And I had to go pick up my friend's laptop. Obviously I wanted to get that before I drank this. So we had to go pick up his MacBook Pro because his battery is shot, and he's visiting for college. His battery is shot, and looks like he has hard drive issues. So what I'm going to do first is swap out his hard drive, extract the data off of it to back it up, and then after that I'm going to put in my hard drive to see if we can get it to boot. But for sure his battery's dead because it won't power off of the without the MagSafe. And before he had all these issues, he had a warning about his dead battery. So we have to buy a replacement battery, and then also swap out his hard drive, get the data off, and hopefully we can get it to boot, because that's the issue right now. It won't boot past the loading screen. It gets the progress bar. It's trying to fix the hard drive errors, and then it completely shuts off. So I'm going to enjoy lunch, and then we're also going to be watching a TV show, Suits, Season 4, Episode 3. If you guys haven't seen it, it's on the USA Network in the States. Amazing show. Do you want to tell everybody what we're going to do? We're about to watch. Finally, stay tuned. So I am en route right now to my dad. His tire popped and he needs me to pick him up, and I just realized I forgot. Wow, this is really bad. As I was saying that, I realized slowly that I forgot the tire that I'm supposed to be bringing in the first place. So now I gotta pop a U-turn. It's okay, I'm only like 2 minutes outside my house. Yeah, but apparently his tire popped, so I gotta load a new one in my, or he has a spare out here, I gotta load it in my trunk. And then, thankfully I vlogged. Otherwise I literally would have drove to the destination and completely forgotten, whoops, there goes the video, sorry. Would have completely forgotten the tire. Wow. Anyways, yeah, gonna go help him out. He's not too far, maybe like less than 5 minutes. And then get back home. Oops, I'm trying to control the phone from falling here. But yeah, so stay tuned for that. I just got done with work also, so not done completely, but taking a nice little breather. My friend and assistant just went home, and I really apologize for this. The camera keeps it sliding. Just went home. It is 5 exactly on the dot in the afternoon. So that being said, I just want to kind of take a breather, relax, and then tomorrow's Friday, thankfully, weekend after that, and I have some stuff over the weekend. I have a dinner on Saturday to attend and some other things, so we'll see how that goes. And with that, I will be, catch back up with you guys in a minute here. Nope. Gotta replace the tires. So, I'm back, and obviously ridiculously tired, and had my hands all covered in dirt and stuff from the tires. Anyways, he has to go buy a new tire because his is popped for his van. And I know I said earlier, like, I'm not supposed to drive because I had that can of, like, really small beer, but it was an emergency, obviously, and it was only, like, not 2 minutes, like, 4 minutes away from where I'm currently at. So, obviously, not enough to make me impaired or upon my driving or anything, but still, if you ever are, never drive if you are impaired or, under the influence type thing, and you can't drive, especially here, they're really, like, strict about that. I know here, like, I think one drink here for military bases is enough to set you off, and they breathalyze, like, randomly here on the military bases and stuff of that nature, but, not trying to set a bad influence or anything, it just was literally an emergency. So I lied, stepping out again. I have to go to the tire shop with my dad. There's a tire shop that I know of, and my dad needs me to direct him on how to get there, so I gotta ride with him. He's gonna drive. We're gonna use my mom's car right here, and I'm gonna show him how to get there. So yeah, it's ridiculously hot outside. I'm tired. I don't want to go, to be honest, but he doesn't know where it is, so I have to. So it's been several hours later, and I have just woken up from maybe like an hour-long nap, hour and a half, give or take. Really, really tired, as you can tell, and still pretty tired. My eyes look bloodshot red. Anyways, having a glass of water. Going through some YouTube videos, my subscriptions as I get through more. Work was awakened by some notifications from PayPal, which are like the best notifications, mind you. But also at the same time, it also means work because I have some clients placing orders, so gotta get through that stuff. So fun, good stuff. It means work's coming through, but it also means work's coming through. Either or. It's good, and it's also things to do. So not that I'm complaining in a way. Just gonna prioritize some of the stuff, handle what I already have on my plate. That way I can take everything in a timely manner. Also, note to self: I gotta stop falling asleep in my dress shirts, in my suits, in my work clothes, I guess. Then again, working from home, it makes that really, really easy. Like, that's literally one of the big reasons, one of the biggest productivity tips I got from moving, or working out of a home office was literally separating the home and the office. Literally taking the bed out of this room, converting this into a legitimate office really, really helped out. I know that's not in everybody's, like, who works from home, that's not possible for everybody, but it just helped me because I was personally, like, really, really, it was really, really easy for me to, like, make my way to the bed and, like, rest or lay down and, take a nap. Now, if I ever have to do that, I literally have to get up from this desk and go across, a couple steps into a completely different room without any computers in it, and that really kind of helps separate me. But yeah, I think it's all pretty much mind games when it comes down to it. I mean, at the end of the day, you can separate yourself from anything, but at the end of the day, it still comes down to you, I guess. Also, I wanted to showcase these. So I had some business cards made a little while ago, and these are more personal cards because since I own two businesses, and I wanted all my information in one card rather than having to make unique ones for specific businesses. Screen cap and digital dojos. So I just made one here that says Adrian Cogier, Chief Executive Officer, our CEO, obviously. Very, very nice, just simple. You can see black and white. And then if I flip it over here, I just want to kind of cover the top here because it does have a cell phone number. And, while I pretty much put a lot of stuff out there, that's something I probably don't want to put out there, even though it is a Japanese cellular line. But you can see here my information, email, about page, tech network, which is Digital Dojos, and my app, video client services. So you can see all of that, right there. And I recently just had this design made up, or this design was made by my assistant here, Brandy. You can see hers right here. I have to also cover that telephone number. But you can see she'll have her both email addresses there, and her name, and then you can see on the back here the logo, which actually turned out really well. So I had this logo printed. Now hers is on a different paper. Hers is on like those not makeshift, but the ones that you can actually print yourselves, the actual business cards that you can use, and then just has perforated edges so you can cut them out. While mine is made at like a printer's here. a Japanese local shop. But I'm looking forward to looking online, because online they have some really cool solutions to business cards, and some unique ones. And while they don't deal too much in local business, they're a nice thing to have when you meet people or networking to pass out. And since that's something I've been doing a little bit more of lately, it's a nice thing to have. Other exciting news from today. I mentioned her, and I think was it yesterday's vlog? Maybe not yesterday's vlog, maybe 2 vlogs ago. Anyways, YouTube artist Kina Granis, she is going to be coming to Japan, Tokyo specifically, as you can see here. So that's mainland Japan, in September, and the tickets are not yet on sale. I was freaking out when I saw them on sale because I've been waiting for this. I signed up to her newsletter. Anyways, she will be coming to Japan. She's half Japanese, I believe. Yeah, half Japanese. And she will be doing, looks like 4 shows. Yeah, 4 shows. And I intend to go to at least one of them, possibly 2, because these shows are on the same day. But I'll be definitely attending that. Myself and my friend Brandy, who you saw earlier, she's also a fan. We definitely plan on flying out to Tokyo, because Tokyo, tickets, if you take like just a basic airline, there's an airline here called Jetstar, is relatively cheap. And I was looking into the tickets, and they're like, like maybe I think $100 something, both under $200 per ticket, which is affordable to head out there. And then you just got to get hotels and stuff, and it's an excuse to go to Tokyo. But more than anything, I get to watch her live, who I've watched for years. And it's cool too, because I have a soft spot for the YouTube artists. Seeing them come up and seeing their songs on the radio, or hearing their songs on the radio, seeing them have their own albums and still kind of remain independent, and then now get to see her live and meet her, and flipping out internally. As always, we end up right back here as I talk to you guys. But no, I want to talk to you guys for a little bit before I'm gonna shower right after this. It's 11:40 at night right now, and then get a little bit more done, and then probably go back to sleep. Hopefully, keyword there. Anyways, like I said, yeah, that stuff gives me things to look forward to. It gives me these moments to kind of breathe and take a break from things, because like that concert, that gives me, like, you have no idea how much that made my day. It makes me look forward to September and planning all that out, booking the ticket, going to Tokyo in general, just traveling. I advise, you travel as often and as much as you can, especially while you're young and you have the time and money or resources, whatever it is, or at any age in your life. But no, needless to say, yeah, because those moments like that really kind of give me this moment to breathe and think outside of work. Because lately I haven't really had these, not to get into detail with a lot of stuff going on in the business end, and it's not like it's anything majorly horrible, but it's just the fact that, like, you gotta keep up with the pace. You gotta be adapting, and you gotta it's work, I think a lot of people get to see this, and it's fun and games sometimes, and the fact that, like, I get to do what I want when I want. I get to take breaks. I get to respectively, like, I'm working with the people I enjoy, and I work with friends and things of that nature. But it's also hard work. It's business. It's responsibility. It's people's lives not on the line as much as, like, I'm not, like, I'm not putting my life out there. I'm not doing anything like other people do who serve or anything of that nature. But there are responsibilities out there, and it takes a big burden. I think it's something that you probably don't get to see a lot, but that's a part of being an entrepreneur, and also kind of calculating the decisions you make and how they're going to weigh out, not just on yourself, but you got to think of the company. You got to think of the image and the business and where you want it to be going over the next whatever X amount of years. Progress, that's where I always see myself. I need to be progressing in a sense. I had a moment today where I literally just had to spaced out because I was thinking, and I think it's good to do that every now and then, kind of get away from your work, whatever your outlet is, whether it's music or you have some other hobby, or just sitting there in solitude and silence sometimes to kind of think things over and think where you want to be going and where you want to be doing. And I just thought, looking at the next 2 to 3 months, like, I have all these things I gotta tackle, all these things I gotta handle, and then I was just thinking, like, finally after that, I can have these moments of, like, in the next months, weeks to months, to have that complete clarity, that complete ease of mind and peace of mind. I'm trying to build business right now that are more automated. I'm on this whole work smarter, not harder mantra, and as an example, you can see that in my assistant. That was a real
weight off my shoulders, literally, because I don't have to worry about so much stuff. Sleeping better, because you gotta understand the transition I'm making and stuff like that. I'm coming from somebody I'm coming from a state where I was very, very work oriented. Like, I prided myself on working 24 hours or 48 hours, staying up for 2 days and getting things done. And there was times where that's fun. There's a time and place for that, where it's like you gotta hammer out, a project, or you have to have something due, and you gotta pull that all nighter. Like, I enjoy the work. Don't get me wrong. I'm not doing this because I don't enjoy the work. I'm not being forced to do this by any means. But I also know it's bad on my body, and it takes tolls in different ways. I'm trying to work smarter, not harder, but trying to get my businesses to the point where they're automated, in the sense that I'm making decent income on my own, and I don't have to be doing so much, or I have to do the minimum and then have the maximum output. I'm not saying I don't want to put the work in. I'm just saying I want to, if I can be working less and having more fun and experiences, like traveling and things of that nature, while doubling my income, like, why wouldn't I do that? And that's what I'm shooting for. And there's a lot of responsibilities, and there's a lot of things I have to handle right now in the the foreseeable future, the short term needs of the company and myself. And that's a lot to weigh on sometimes. So, take a breather, remind myself that I'm one person and you can't do everything at times, and you gotta plan out. I gotta plan out where I want to be and what I want the businesses to be. So, all that stuff going through. Anyways, I'm gonna shower now so I can kind of just relax and get some last minute things done, and from there, prepare tomorrow, because at least tomorrow is Friday. So, thumbs up for that. Took a photo of myself as I was trying to start this clip. Anyways, fresh out the shower, and feels good, feels refreshing, and even better, my clothes are fresh out the dryer. I just got these out the dryer, and that's like I love that feeling when they're like warm and all of that. Anyways, I'm gonna work for probably another 30 or 40 minutes. Not really work, just kind of go over things for tomorrow, Friday, get some stuff in, and then that way I can get a lot of stuff done tomorrow, and then just onward for the weekend. I gotta go to a dinner tomorrow, so that should be fun for a friend who's, the purpose, he's going to college, or he's going to be going away, so that's not a good thing, but we'll be going out and having a good time. Aside from that, I think that's about it. So, yeah, hope you guys have a good one. I'm going to be sleeping probably around just about 1 a.m., which still isn't early by any means, but these naps, man, they totally mess up my schedule. Anyways, onward to tomorrow, Friday. Hope you guys have had a good week so far. Hope you guys have been enjoying the vlogs thus far. Comment. I want to see you guys' feedback. Reply me on Twitter @KidGuru. If you link off to the vlog, I'd appreciate that. If you tweet it, whatever, sharing them, I will definitely give you guys a follow. Looking for you guys on Twitter and retweet it and all that good stuff. So thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoy, and I'll catch you all tomorrow morning.